Welcome to the channel. Did you know that modern education owes a lot to a woman who challenged the norms of her time? Maria Montessori was the first woman to earn a medical degree in Italy and revolutionized teaching with her innovative educational method. Today, Montessori schools are present all over the world. But how did this philosophy come about? What challenges did its creator have to face? In this video, we are going to discover the exciting life of Maria Montessori, a woman ahead of her time who forever changed the way children learn. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's begin. 1870. Chiaravalle, Italy. Maria Tecla Artemisia Montessori was born into a middle-class family. Her father, a military man and state official, had traditional ideas. Her mother, on the other hand, was a woman with an unusual education for her time and encouraged Maria's curiosity. When Maria was 6, the family moved to Rome, where she began her education. Her early grades were not brilliant, but soon her restless spirit made her stand out. At the age of 10, while ill, she told her mother, "Don't worry, Mum, I can't die. I have too much to do." At the age of 13, she entered a technical school, and at 16, the Leonardo da Vinci Technical Institute, something unusual for a woman at that time. Her father did not agree with her decision, but her mother supported her unconditionally. Maria was determined to break barriers. Initially, Maria wanted to study engineering, but then she decided that her calling was medicine. There was a problem. No woman in Italy had studied medicine before. Despite opposition from her professors and peers, she was admitted to the University of Rome in 1890. But her path was not easy. She suffered rejection from classmates and professors. She had to dissect corpses alone, as it was considered inappropriate for a woman to see naked bodies next to men. She endured daily insults and discrimination. Even so, in 1896, at the age of 26, she became the first woman in Italy to obtain a medical degree. Maria specialized in psychiatry and began working with children with intellectual disabilities. At that time, these children were considered uneducable and were isolated from the education system. But Montessori discovered something revolutionary. With the right method, these children could learn and develop. She began writing articles and giving lectures to demand adapted education for them. After studying the French pedagogues Jean-Marc Gaspard Itard and Édouard Seguin, she created her own educational system. The first Montessori school. In 1900, the Orthophrenic School for the Training of Teachers in Special Education was founded in Italy, and Montessori was appointed co-director. There she developed new tools and materials that she would later apply to all children. The results were surprising. Children who were considered incapable passed the same exams as other students their age. Maria came to two conclusions. First, all children can learn if they are provided with the right environment. Second, traditional education had many shortcomings. She decided to apply the scientific method to teaching and develop a system based on observation and experimentation. In 1906, she was invited to oversee the education of children of working families in the San Lorenzo neighborhood of Rome. Thus was born the first Casa dei Bambini, or Children's House. The Montessori method, an educational revolution. Montessori observed the children and adapted their environment to enhance their learning. Some keys to her method: accessible and attractive teaching materials, lightweight furniture so that children could move it freely, practical activities such as cooking, cleaning, and caring for plants and animals, outdoor areas to encourage exploration, freedom to choose their activities and learn at their own pace. Her philosophy was based on the idea that children absorb knowledge like sponges and learn best through experience. The role of the teacher was to be a guide, not an authority. The success was immediate, and new children's houses were opened in Italy and other countries. The Montessori method conquers the world. In a few years, the Montessori method spread throughout Europe, America, and Asia. In 1909, she published her book, The Montessori Method, which became a bestseller. In 1911, Italy and Switzerland officially adopted her method in public schools. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, was one of its great advocates and helped spread his philosophy in the United States. Conflicts and exile. Not everyone looked favorably on her ideas. In Benito Mussolini's fascist Italy and Hitler's Nazi Germany, Montessori schools were closed. Montessori was a staunch advocate for peace and was nominated 6 times for the Nobel Peace Prize. After the Spanish Civil War, she left Barcelona and settled in Holland, where she lived until her death. She died in 1952, at the age of 81. The legacy of Maria Montessori. Today, the Montessori method is still used in thousands of schools around the world. Her principles have changed the way we understand early childhood education and have shown that curiosity and exploration are the basis of learning. But now we want to know your opinion. What do you think about the Montessori method? Do you think it is the future of education, or is the traditional system more effective? Leave us your answer in the comments and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories. See you in the next video. Thanks for being there.